Hello everyone. Let's start with a quick question. What happens when you have several voltage sources connected in parallel? Yes, it can get quite confusing to analyze, right? Well, Millman's theorem is the simple tool that helps us solve that problem easily. Let's understand it step by step. Millman's theorem states that any number of parallel voltage sources, each having its own internal resistance, can be replaced by a single equivalent voltage source and a single equivalent resistance. Now look closely at this circuit on the board. We have three voltage sources, E1, E2, and E3, each connected in parallel with resistors R1, R2, and R3. And they are all connected across the same load resistor RL. If we try to solve this using mesh or nodal analysis, it would be long and time-consuming. But with Millman's theorem, we can replace all of this with just one single source. Here's how it looks. One equivalent voltage source, E equivalent, and one equivalent resistance, R equivalent, across the same load. Isn't that much simpler? Now, let's go through the three simple steps for applying Millman's theorem. Step 1. Convert each voltage source and its series resistor into an equivalent current source. Step 2. Combine all those parallel current sources into one single current source. Step 3. Convert that resulting current source back into one equivalent voltage source with a single resistance in series. That's it. 3 simple steps, and the circuit becomes easy to solve. Now let's write down the formula for the equivalent voltage. E equivalent equals E1 over R1 plus E2 over R2, and so on, divided by 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2, and so on. This means each voltage source contributes to the final voltage according to its resistance value. A source with a smaller resistance has a stronger effect on the final equivalent voltage. Next, let's find the formula for the equivalent resistance. R equivalent equals 1 divided by 1 all over R plus R2 plus R3 plus and so on, close bracket. Now let's look at this general circuit. If we have many voltage sources, V1, V2, V3, up to Vn, all connected in parallel with resistances R1, R2, R3, up to Rn, we can still replace them using the same formula.